Okay, so everybody loves spin around the greens. I want to spin it. I want to get it in, coming in low with loads of spin. You know, when we were kids, you're trying to sort of jizz it in there and stop it and screw it sideways, whatever. But let's talk about how you do that or what you can do to do that. Now, this is the Pro V1. Bit of a hatch job in terms of getting it apart. But you can see there's 3 layers. Now, on the V1X, there's 4 layers. Now, how you create spin, okay, at certain speeds, that ball is going to hit. And it's going to sort of, if you like, if it depends on where it hits on the face, okay, I'll grant you that. If it's low on the face, it's going to trap and spin more. High on the face, it rocks back. But a big component is how you get these layers to activate. The core is the core. That's more for driver, energy, getting it in. It's how the outer layer and the mantle, or the middle layer, or the layers react with each other, and how they create friction is how they create spin. So the more reaction you can get between the layers of the ball, the more spin you'll create. Now that's provided you hit out the middle. If you catch it low on the face, you'll create more spin because of CG and the trap effect. And if it's high on the face, it's that high launch, low spin concept. But middle for middle, what you're trying to do is get the layer of the balls, the layering and the mantle and the cover to react, if you like, friction against each other to create the spin, which is why Pro V1X spins a bit more than the V1 because it's got more layers. Back in the day, Tame made a 5-layer ball called Penta. Back in the day, Rexstar was the first 4-piece ball years ago. Those of you who are old enough to remember that. And that was spinny as hell because that had loads of layers and you got into the layers and that friction between the layers created loads and loads of spin. That thing would stop on concrete. So that's a way to look at how you can create balls spin with wedges or shorter irons. So you've got to be careful what you're looking for out of this. Okay, feel-wise, a bit firmer, a bit softer. That's the cover coming apart, if you like, which is why 2-piece balls don't spin as much because you don't get as much friction and reaction between the layers because you've got basically the cover and the core. There's no outer layer to get any reaction on, which is why low compression balls don't spin as much if they're only 2 pieces, right? So you've got to be careful here what you're looking for. Around the greens, off the tee, I would always reverse engineer it. Putt, chip, pitch with a ball, and then go to driver. Sure, you might find a driver with a ball that goes 10 yards further, but your putting and chipping go to, you know, down the toilet. Well, you're going to lose, aren't you? At that point, you might hit it further, but your short game's gone to pot. I would always have that reverse of that and go around the green first and then back off into a driver. But that's how you create spin.